Hey guys, I got a couple things in the mail today. So the first one, gotta be careful since it's addressed on both sides, but got a little package from Magnot Mog. For its size, considering it's just like a padded envelope, it's actually fairly heavy. So here's the deal. A couple years ago, Thomas is here to be cute, of course. Mag sent me a Christmas card. In fact, it was the year that we met up. So it was a few months after that. And believe it or not, that was actually my very first Christmas card that I've received from somebody outside of family. That was a crappy Christmas for me. I was going through some personal stuff. I was taking a break from my YouTube channel, so that Christmas card actually meant a lot to me. It's one of the main reasons why I started sending out Christmas cards myself. Actually, among my batch of cards I sent out, I don't have a whole lot of addresses available because I lost them when my computer died, so I had a few random envelopes I was able to scrape up some addresses that I found. But I did actually send out a few Christmas cards to some people who haven't been active on social media lately, which was the reason why I decided to keep the card that I got yesterday anonymous. I just don't know if that person would want me sharing personal updates when they haven't been sharing them in public like that. But yeah, just, I kind of want to find out how a few of these people have been doing that have been not active lately. So, but anyway, I kind of randomly decided to send her some candy too, because I know she likes trying different candies and stuff. There was one that I was kind of curious about myself, and when I'm curious about a candy, I'm usually kind of have her in mind too, so I decided to go and get one for her, send it, and she coincidentally had decided to do that too. It feels like she sent quite a lot more than I did. But yeah, let's get into this. So I'm gonna try to find the card first. So it has a cute little kitty Santa hat, so it says dreaming of a white Christmas. Yeah, we did get a white Christmas. Let's see, trying to think of what age I would have been. It would have been 3 years ago. That was our first Christmas in 20 years, or white Christmas. Well, it wasn't snowing on Christmas, it was snowing around Christmas. Yeah, that was our first snow in 20 years. Anyway, dear Clayton, the pre-written messages, have a perfect Christmas. Thank you for always being there for me to talk to this year. Fortunately, go to plan, but here's to hoping we finally meet again in 2021. From Mag, P.S. Enjoy these wee festive treats. So let's see what she sent. So we got some chocolate coins from Tesco, white chocolate coins. I really enjoy white chocolate, my favorite type of chocolate. I'm not going to do taste tests for these immediately. I'll just kind of add them to all the taste tests with the Universal Yums that I've been doing. Then looks like we got some Swizzlers candy canes, caramel violets. That sounds fun. Yeah, funny thing about candy canes, I don't know if anybody's ever had those Hershey's candy cane chocolate bars, but I kind of went on a hunt for them yesterday because I was just like really craving them hard time. And normally they're like all over the place in Walmart, but for some reason they just weren't there yesterday when I was hunting for them. And I kind of had a mini meltdown because of that. Yeah, that's all the candy that she sent them, so do really appreciate the candy and the card, Mag. So the other thing that I got in the mail today is nor from problematic. So let's get into this. So he usually puts a pretty generous amount of extras in there. So he's got his thank you card, Venom sticker. That's actually pretty cool. Candy corn sticker that says nobody likes me. I love candy corn. Ghost. I believe this is supposed to be a like a Studio Ghibli mashup that I guess I haven't seen enough Studio Ghibli movies to know about, but once I do get more familiar with everything, like I think this pumpkin's based on Totoro. Don't really know what the little flame in there is supposed to be from though, but yeah, there is a pen design of this. Once I'm more familiar with this, I plan on ordering that pen because I generally like Studio Ghibli movies. And we have a logo sticker. And then the pen that I ordered, I actually have a couple variants of this pen, but I don't have like a standard, normal version of this pen, so I kind of decided it's finally time for me to get one of those, but it's just a logo pen. I don't know, I've been kind of getting into collecting my favorite artist logo pens recently, and I have a couple trippy rainbow metal variants. I love rainbow metal, but I kind of decided I just need a normal variant now. So the Universal Yums candy that I'm going to try today is the baklava from Jordan. I was a little bit confused when I got this, so I assumed that Jordan was talking about like the Jordan River in Israel. I am fairly familiar with the geography of Israel from my previous religious studies, but there's actually a country that borders Israel called Jordan. It's a Muslim country, and let me get the booklet so I can know it perfectly instead of just kind of going off memory of what's said in the booklet. Oh, there it is, right on the page I was already on. Let's see. Yeah, a tradition in that area for Ramadan at the end of it is to celebrate with some baklava. So yeah, I was kind of confused because I was, reading about the Ramadan, like the religions of Israel, the prominent religions that, Israel plays a role in is Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. So, I was reading that, and, I saw Jordan, so I assumed it was talking about Israel, but actually, Jordan is a separate country that borders Israel, but yeah, so I do like baklava, but I generally think of it as Greek, so I'll just try a piece. So as things are, international variants go, it is different from the baklava I'm used to. So baklava in America, I'd say typically has kind of like a little bit more of a crisp to it. Is a bit more softer. Yeah, a lot of baklava in America tends to be really syrupy too, so this may be a little bit less sweet. Has a good chew to it though, so I do rather like this. So right now, he's sitting in my lap, as he likes to do. But yeah, I woke up to him laying like right on top of me. His face was like nuzzled right up against mine. I think he likes that I have a beard right now. I think it kind of makes me feel like a little bit more cat-like. Yeah, it's kind of a cute and annoying thing to deal with waking up. I couldn't really see him, but he seemed to be extremely comfortable. Yeah, if you haven't had multiple cats, I've actually never had multiple cats that got along with each other at the same time, but cats that are on friendly terms with each other, they usually like to sleep snuggled up together for warmth and protection. But yeah, Thomas actually never gets in my bed if I'm not with him. He just doesn't like to sleep in my bed if I'm not there. Strange. I mean, it's not like I don't want him in my bed, but he just doesn't like to go there if I'm not there. I wish I could get him to not go into some other areas, like, I'll try to make certain areas I don't want him getting into as uncomfortable as possible for him. Like, I'll put some of those scat sprayers, put some citrus smell, which cats don't like. I'll put double-sided tape. And when he gets there, he'll make faces like he's mildly annoyed by it. But he'll just tolerate all that and hang out there anyway. He's very stubborn in that sense. So kind of the best I can do really is make those areas that I don't want him to go into, like, take whatever reason I don't want him to go there out of there. Like, I used to keep a bunch of bigger collectibles on my kitchen mantle. He loved hanging out there, so I ended up moving them elsewhere. But yeah, he's a cute little annoyance. And my phone battery's dying. But yeah, as with most cases, I never know if I'm going to add more to this video or not. Yeah, if I do, I will see you then, I guess. So, something else funny that has to do with Israel that came to my mind. I meant to mention this, yeah. So when I was a kid, my mom at one time promised me that once I graduated from high school, she was going to treat me to a cruise, because that was something that we'd mutually want to do. But she ended up going on a cruise with her boyfriend before I graduated from high school, and then the promise changed at some point that said we were going to go to Israel. I have no idea how that came about, but yeah, even when I was religious, I was quite frankly never interested in going to Israel. I do know of at least one Israeli on YouTube, Matilda Gothica. So if she happens to be watching this, this isn't necessarily anything intended, strict necessarily against Israelis or whatever, but just doesn't really, quite frankly, look like a place that I really want to go. I mean, there's like 3 religions that are prominently dominating it that, quite frankly, don't really tend to get along very much, and I wasn't really interested in getting in the middle of all that. And know that there's like, a lot of like military war related stuff that tends to go there a lot, that I didn't really want to be there. Geographically, this doesn't really seem like a place that I'm particularly interested in going, but either way, when I graduated, that never happened anyway. But my dad actually ended up taking me on a cruise anyway. We went down to Mexico, and actually didn't really enjoy it that much. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the actual excursions in Mexico that I went on. You know, got to see some ruins. Went on a submarine tour, which was pretty interesting, actually. But yeah, the cruise ship itself, I thought it was really boring. I mean, unless if you're into party culture and stuff, if you want to do some traveling, you know, I don't really recommend going on a cruise. You know, I recommend going straight to whatever the destination is, so you can like actually enjoy the destination more. But I mean, if you're into parties and that sort of stuff, sure, go on a cruise if that's your type of thing. But I don't think I'm gonna go on a cruise ever again.